Right, so we're on a Hyundai i20. We're already jumped ahead in this one because we didn't quite know how easy or how hard it's going to be. We're going to give you a recap and a rundown of what's going on. But it's really interesting now that we've found it, in all fairness. So we are suffering from fault code warning lamp failure, B250000. Now the airbag light is permanently on. If we look at the fault code descriptions for this, so if we go through now, like I say, we have to chase this down. So the B2500, it sets, so it's a check can message DTC strategy, conditions ignition on, and it doesn't receive the CAN message from the instrument cluster, and it doesn't receive that message for more than 1 second. So naturally, the first thing to do, like I say, we had comms with the airbag module, we have comms with the instrument cluster. So what I've done is, let's show you. So we stripped it down. Alright, we've took the centre console out, we are tapped into the chassis cam lines of the airbag module down here, and we're tapped into the chassis cam lines of the instrument cluster. So the first thing I want to do there is we want to check we've got the same CAN messages at both sides, which we have. So our green yellow wire is down at the airbag module, our red blue wire is at the instrument cluster. Now the eagle-eyed viewers here can probably already see this, but we're going to stop the capture. Luckily we've stopped it there. I'm going to take our zoom function, we're going to zoom in here. Hopefully this camera picks this up really well. Try and get a little bit more detail. So if we'll have a look, this CAN message here is not like the others. We've got a bad message. Now the question is, where's that message coming from? You know, but our starting point's 1.9 volt up to 2.8, where it should be 2.5 to 3.5 classic CAN. So we've got a bad message that's disrupting that message. You know, it's causing the airbag light to come on. Now what was interesting is we disconnected the instrument cluster and it was still doing the exact same. Disconnected the airbag module, it was doing the exact same. So using Hyundai wiring diagrams here, we've chased the chassis cam network. Now by chasing that chassis cam network, we've systematically been able to get rid of that bad message. Now on that chassis cam network, we have the engine control unit, we have the ABS control unit, we have a rear view camera which this vehicle's not equipped with, so that's not causing it, luckily. I did hope maybe full of water, but there's nothing there, no camera down here. We've got a TPMS module on there as well, which is buried in this section of the dash here, so it's a dash out to get to that. Power steering module as well has also been disconnected and the message still didn't go. Now what was interesting for me to find is what we're going to do is we're going to set a trigger. About 2 volts, that should give us our lower limit message. It does. Zoom in a little bit. Alright, so we're here, we can see that lower limit message. We're on the with the trigger. Now if we look, where's our wiring diagram gone? Here, not that one, this one. Lane departure warning unit, connector R30. So where's that live? Connector R30 with windshield, with lane departure R30 is the camera itself. So we're going to come back in a minute. What we're going to do is we're going to unplug that camera. So if we come around here, oh, it's a warm one today. We're going to unplug the camera. I'm going to see the airbag light has gone out. It should be here. Okay. Walk back around the vehicle, and now that message has disappeared. We no longer have that corrupt message coming through. Okay. As you can see now, we go back. Okay. Airbag event 1. Read DTCs. No trouble codes. We go back again out of that because the airbag light will be on at the minute because we've been communicating. Cycle our ignition. Watch the function of the airbag light now. It should distinguish. There we go. So the self-test has been done now on the airbag system. Clocks and airbag ECU are happy about the warning light with the camera disconnected, as we can see up there. Obviously now we've got lane departure warning light, but that's understandable because the camera's unplugged. I mean, this one has been really interesting to me, if I'm honest. Never in a million years would I think that a lane departure warning camera would cause your airbag light, but this just shows that diagnosis and fault finding is not as clear cut as people make out. It's not about the scan tool, plugging the scan tool in, getting a fault code and going, ah yeah, that's what's at fault. If there was a scan tool on the market that could tell us exactly what is wrong and tell us exactly where to go, right now I would pay £1 million for it without a shadow of a doubt, because it would make life so much easier. I mean, we've been here now 4 hours, including tear down obviously, to locate this, and now we've got to have that conversation with the customer to say, yeah, your airbag light, we know what's wrong with it, we know what we're doing with it, we know how to fix it. To fix it, we need to put a lane departure camera on it, which obviously is this unit here. Let's see if we can just flick it down, because it is very, very warm, because they do get hot in operation, these, which I think is what a contributing factor as to why they die, in all fairness. She's not wanting to come. I'm going to leave that to the garage. Obviously with that, when that's changed, it is going to require ADAS calibration. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope I should have done it from the beginning, really. I granted, but it was going to be that much of a pain in the backside. I didn't know where I was going to go with it. But once I found the fault, I thought it was cool to come and show you. So cheers, guys.